Well, let's see. First of all, do I need to organize the bag? Not really. We're good. Alright, well, today we're going to do exactly what we did yesterday. Literally exactly. We're just going for Buried Relic. So, give me 1 second, because I actually forgot to pull up the Pokédex counter today. That. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're good to go. Yes, yes. I do. I do actually, did I check Pokémon store? Because I do want to check that and see if he has any more escape orbs, because this is like our best way of getting him, is just kind of hoping he sells them. He does not have any today. Figures, although he does have a life seed, I'll get that and give it to Fern. Actually, you know what? He has Blink Vitamins, so let's just take all of them. I mean, we got so much freaking money. I'm not going to use it for anything else. Yeah, I've got 3 of them on me. Hopefully that should be enough. I do want to head here real quick. Oh my god, look at our gummy count. $236. Power drink, which apparently we haven't kept our power on these yet. I'm just gonna say, yeah, keep going into Razor Leaf. The power can go pretty high, I'm pretty sure, on these moves. Later. I'm kind of waiting. I just want to see how many we can gather. then we'll use them all. I mean, really, at this point, all we would be looking for is what Hitmonchan has. Alright, let's just go right into it. This might be all 100 floors as well, despite the escape orb, because if I'm being real, we're still going until we get 5 Pokemon, and at this point, that might not happen. We shall see. But I think even if we do all 100 floors, I think we can do 2. I think we're at the point now where I can get 2 runs in per stream. With the pace we were making yesterday. So we shall see. We just gotta hope for a Bellsprout, a Weeping Bell, or an Eevee. We need 2 of each at this point. We need 2 Bellsprouts. That's Ghost Trap. Unfortunately early, because I don't really have max Evers yet to use. It just sucks seeing all the vitamins I can't have. But I must resist. We do not need them. If I were to go vitamin hunting, we would be here literally all stream, and we wouldn't even get through half this damn dungeon, so we must be strong. No, we don't need the stats. Alright, how long will it take to get our first fainted Pokemon? No. We must resist. We have to be strong. Hey, just give me this. You never know. It might help level up the moves. wait, we already had stuff on training. Okay, I did literally nothing. Oh well. We are looking for Eevee times 2, Bellsprout times 2. Although Bellsprout times 1 is fine because we can get Victory Bell elsewhere. Yesterday we got really lucky and we found 2 Eevees and a Bellsprout. So now we just need... So we're gonna hope we get that same kind of luck today. Because if we get 2 Eevees and a Bellsprout again, well then we're done with Buried Relic. But we had ungodly lucky... Or, you know what I mean, last stream. But, yeah, if we, I have a feeling we're not going to get that kind of luck again, because it was kind of insane. It's a 1 in... There are 40 different Pokemon that can... There goes Reviver Seed, that kind of sucks, oh well. There are 40 different Pokemon that can be a Fated Mon here. I mean, there's a chance they're weighted. And if they're weighted towards Eevee, which would explain why we got 2 of them, that would kind of make sense. Because we kind of were starting to theorize that maybe they were weighted against Jigglypuff in that last dungeon we were after, because, oh my god, we were there for so long. I think we ran that place like 15 times. But then again, we found the second Jigglypuff like immediately, so... It's it's hard to say. We will find out. We haven't even seen a Phantom Pokemon yet, though. Oh, that was a bigger room than I thought. Alright, hold on. Alright, that was easy. Ow, Hitmonchan! I'm going for all the friggin' items. Here, Hitmonchan. Alright, floor 8. Still no fainted Pokemon. We may not get the same luck we had last time. I'll eat this though real quick. May as well. It'll fill our belly again. Take our chances to keep it capped. Wait, what the frick? We've been missing Hoothoot? I didn't even know. Yeah, okay, we were missing Hoothoot. Okay. Well, glad I got that by sheer chance. I've got Noctowl. Yeah, I needed that. Huh. Whack. I think there was easier places to get Hoothoot, though. So it wasn't that important, but I will take it. Pretty sure they're like in Frosty Forest or something. Although I could be mistaken on that. Oh wait, that's my Hitmonchan. Sorry, buddy. Now, I do need a Porygon 2 if we end up going all the way to floor 100. To evolve into a Porygon Z. Because otherwise we have to get one out of a Mystery House, and we're not grinding that when we get a Porygon 2. We also need Spinarak of all things. Where do we get a Spinarak? That's kind of random. Oh yeah, and we still need Makuhita because I couldn't take it last time because my party was full. So we need once we hit floor 60, I think it would. Hold on, what floor was Makuhita? Makuhita was. Where are you at? I think I'm towards the bottom. weren't. Oh yeah, no, I think you were like, what, 26? No? That was Gulpin. Maybe 50? Oh yeah, 50 to 87. And if I recall, it didn't really spawn much on the first floors it could spawn on, but it spawned a ton on like floor like 80 through 87. Also, wow, 10 floors in without a single fan of Pokemon is rough. Oh well. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I blew off of my aim there. When will the first fainted Pokemon appear? The world may never know. It may never appear. There it is. Oh, it's Chikorita! W. That is the last Johto starter we need. We now are done with Johto starters entirely. You know, when we include ourselves in that equation. Chikorita saves us some time, that is for sure. But it is not what we're after. Right. I do like how this 99 floor dungeon is technically a 96 floor dungeon, if even. 95, because you have 3 skips. You have three like skipped floors due to the boss chambers. And the last room isn't even an actual floor, it's a treasure chamber. So yeah, there's only actually like 95 actual floors. No, Chico, it's not gonna work. Okay, now it'll work. See, Chikorita, that's how you do a real Razor Leaf, okay? You're my apprentice now. I shall train you into strong potato. Oh wait, that was a Reviver Seed. I thought it was a vitamin. Whoops. We'll take it though, because our Apple Trap ate one of those. Yeah, exactly. You basically start fresh on 35. Alright, well, we just get a bunch of Reviver Seeds all of a sudden. Game says sorry for turning one into a big apple. Good lord, there's a lot of stuff in this room. No, Medicham, I don't need you. There's a giant Kecleon shop up here. What the frick? You see how far away Kecleon is from his items? I'll take this real quick. Anything specific needed? And we'll go to Pedal Blizzard. Get him, Chico. Good job. Good, Chico. Skateboard, please? Nope. I could give myself an empowerment seed. It'll last the whole dungeon until you faint. And it's honestly pretty freaking hilarious how overpowered it is. Eat. Lame. You could actually eat them in the older games, and you just have to pay when you got out of the dungeon, or when you left the room. There, you can have that Taro seed. Yummy, yummy. Oh, I have Bargain on one of those pseudo Pokemon. I think it was Chikorita who had it. Give. A shame we are not a few generations later, or I could look magnificent right about now. The nice thing is, if we get a new mystery dungeon, it'll probably include the new Megas. Heck, even a remake will probably include them. At least, you know, up for the Gen 4 Pokemon. I think since they added Riolu to this one, they should add all the starters to a Sky remake. Like, just go all the way up through Gen 10. Well, or Gen 9, but it'll probably be Gen 10 by that point. And, yeah, let them, give us those, at least. Even if it doesn't make as much sense for them to be there. It doesn't make as much sense. I mean, I understand the excuse for Riolu is that there's the Lucario statue in this game. This is the Montrails. Let me in. That is a... What is it with... Okay, something's weird with the spawns. Have you guys noticed the last few streams, all of the monster houses have only spawned 2 Pokemon? They haven't been spawning a mix like they're supposed to. I don't know why that's happening. Also, what the frick? Look how many freaking Maxifers are in this room. What in the hell? They all have them. Wait, no. Okay, we've got a glitch. This is a glitch. Because every, watch, this Abra here is gonna have one too. It's duplicating the Pokemon. It's actually duplicating the Pokemon. That's a glitch. Wait. Is that a known glitch? Did we find something? How did we cause this? It's definitely an interesting glitch, but it does kind of make monster houses useless to us. Yeah, it duplicated the Abra. Every Abra in the room. It spawned like 6 Abras, and every single one had a Maxiefer. That is insane. Hold on, we're gonna save that. That might be, that's a clip, I think. If someone wants to, like, properly clip that, correctly, I would love for that to get sent to me. Because I'm gonna look at that. I mean, hell, we may as well just cap ourselves off. Yeah, because if that, I'll have to look into if that's a known bug or not. It's clearly an RNG. It's clearly an RNG issue. Oop. It's clearly an RNG issue. So if like, it definitely has uses. Because presumably, you could probably find ways to control what it spawns. Okay, let me look it up real quick. Rescue Team EX Monster House Duplication Bug. There's a glitch where all the floors repeat over and over again. It says the solution is to wipe, and to get it back to normal is to wipe. And don't ask for a rescue, so deposit all your items first. So maybe something that... So maybe something with us getting rescued from Purity Forest that one time caused it? House glitch. Here's a list of bugs in the Mystery Dungeon series. Alright, let me see. Does Wikipedia have this documented? It doesn't. Alright, I have to do more research, but I think I'm not seeing anything on this bug. Yeah, we'll have. We might have found. We might have. I'm gonna have to upload this and just kind of leave it up to the public. We entered this monster house up here. And it spawned nothing but Aeron and Abra. And I found out that every single Aeron and every single Abra were identical. It duplicated the same Pokemon, like 15 times. And every single Abra was holding a max. That's how I found out. Every single Abra was holding a max, was holding a max ether. There was actually 4 or 5 more of these. I just used them to cap it off. And I noticed the last few monster houses have also had only 2 Pokemon spawning in them for some reason. Instead of having the right mix, they're only spawning like 6 of one Pokemon and 6 of another Pokemon and nothing else. Abra always holds Max Ether? Is that true? That's... really? If so, that's interesting. But, yeah, regardless. I've noticed that the last few streams that were... really... that we always seem to be, getting only 2 Pokemon in each spawn. And when we started the game, we were getting more, so I don't know if we caused an override or something, or what. Like a memory overflow or of some kind? I have no idea. Yeah, watch. If you keep your eyes out, next time we find a monster house, I'll purposely go into it and I'll show you, because yeah, the last 3 or 4 streams we've done, every monster house, starting in, I think it was Remains Island when it started, when we were grinding for Jigglypuff. Every single monster house only has 2 species in it. Or at least that's the first time I noticed it, because we kind of have been purposely avoiding monster houses, because they're kind of pointless. So there's a chance that it started before then, and we just didn't find a monster. We didn't actually enter a monster house in that time. Alright, no evolution crystals. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. Maybe someone will figure. Maybe when I post, maybe someone will see the VOD and they'll figure it out. The Abra Maxiever thing is interesting, though. That's definitely a fun fact I did not know. Which I feel like there's not a ton I don't know about these games at this point, so that's very fun to learn. Could be a good trick too. It means if you find an Abra, it's a free heal on some of your moves. So definitely knock them out if you need the moves. Life Seed. Here you go, Fern. Yummy. Also, we've literally only had one fan of Pokemon in 22 floors. Come on, game. That's kind of crazy. We had like 6 last time. At least our one we got was something we needed. I wonder if, like, the RNG is set at the start, like, whether you're gonna get good luck or bad luck on them. Get out of the Life Seed, too. Alright, apple. And stairs. Get him, Chico. Good job. I love how Chikorita's doing like 50 plus tips. Oh, there's a monster house right there. Alright, I'll show you. Let's go do it right now. Watch, now that I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be the first monster house in like 7 or 8 attempts that actually works properly. Your evil spell is working. How could you? Alright. Yep, same thing, look. It's all Mr. Mime and Hypno this time. It's like it's only picking the first 2 Pokemon and then nothing else. Like, there are definitely other Pokemon who can spawn on this floor. In fact, let's see how unlikely this is. We're on floor 24. On floor 24... Oh god, this is a mess of a... Mr. Mime. Hypno. Actually, ironically, this time, it actually might be all the only 2 that I can spawn. I don't see any others. Yeah, okay. This was a horrible example because, ironically, for the first time in, like, every single time, they are literally the only 2 things that spawn on this floor. That's actually hilarious. Hypno actually stopped spawning on this floor. Then we get different spawns starting next floor, especially floor 26. Okay, we'll find another one. We'll just keep checking the monster houses. Unless we're getting like weird rolls where the monster houses only spawn on floors where 2 Pokemon spawn, but I don't think so because I feel like there's been rooms where I've seen other Pokemon beforehand and then they don't spawn in the monster house. Goodness gracious, can I get a fainted Pokemon, please? I'm tempted to skateboard out and just go again. Just to reroll the RNG. Yeah, well, apparently you also cast a spell for me to find no anything. Oh, wait, that's a Shedinja. Hello, sir. Did I bring an inviting orb? I did. Alright, let's give this a try. I don't know why Hitmonchan's way down there, but whatever. Alright, sir, join me, please. Damn. Waste of an inviting orb. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. If we get to floor 50 without finding like 3 more Pokemon, I'm calling it, because this is insane. We should definitely have seen more spawns by now. Yeah, there's been some weird RNG stuff happening as of late with the save file. Which, to be fair, Mystery Dungeon is a series known for having very broken RNG. Like, the Rescue Team speedrun uses, like, mapped out dungeons. Like, they RNG manipulate so they know the exact layout of most floors. I think it doesn't work on every floor, but most floors they know exactly where the stairs are. Oh, there's a Phantom Pokemon. Floor 32! It's Mudkip. We don't need it. So yeah, there would be no... Not like it would be a surprise or anything if the dungeons were having RNG problems. But who knows, maybe like all of our Phantom Pokemon will be grouped up. Right? Maybe that's exactly what's happening, because here's a Totodile, literally the next floor. He might make it up for us. Oh yeah? Still so funny to me that that happened. Like, of all places, freaking Cleveland? Like, come on, guys. This feels like a universal joke at this point. Like, guys, Cleveland is enough of a shithole as it is. You don't have to dig it deeper. I promise. It does not need an impact crater to make it any worse. I've been trying to figure out if they actually found any fragments of that thing or not, honestly. Alright, we just had a third spawn. Wait a second! Holy shit, that's insane. I wasn't even thinking. That's our Chansey. We'll use evolution stones on that. Alright, we now have three Phantom Pokemon in a row, so the game is clearly making up for the RNG we had in the first 40 floors. Alright, that's fantastic. Now, if we can get a third Halfpenny, I will genuinely drop I will drop 6 evolution crystals to get it to Blissey if I have to. Where's Chansey? Hold on, let me scroll down and see if I can get Chansey to be. Phantom Pokemon in Far Off Sea, or is in Joyous Tower 50, 60, and 77. Yeah, Chansey is like known as one of the worst Pokemon in the original game to get a hold of. Because Phantom Pokemon didn't exist, so you had to actually do Buried Relic. You had to basically go for a Mew in that dungeon. Oh, something has Food Finder on my team now. Suppose that's what this Halfpenny has. Uh-oh. Halfpenny, I need you to... No, I don't need... No, I don't need Quick Guard, I promise. No, the Cursed Magic has worn off. You're not allowed to cast it again. It has a cooldown, period. Oh my god, and now there's something over there. Oh, it's okay, it's Fern. Yeah, get them Fern. Alright, 37. We haven't found any rooms yet. Also, these Emperors very much want to join us, but we do not need them. Sorry, buddies. Just don't. Those are our empowerments, dude. That we, once again, do not need. And yes, another Emperor that's going to immediately try to join us. Nope. For once, not quite. Muck. Nope, don't need that. It is so funny to me that our Razor Leaf is so leveled up that, because like the move boosts work they work across Pokemon. So like Razor Leaf is that strong for everybody. Which means that this Chikorita we recruited at level 35 is just launching like 60-70 damage Razor Leafs at Pokemon the same level as it. Just because. True 100% of this game, which no one would ever go for. Maybe they'll make a subset for it on Retro Achievements in like a billion years when we get Switch support. Would be to have to max out every move. Because technically that is an achievable goal that is one time and cannot be repeated. Oh, wait. Another monster house, which means another test. Alright, guys, here we go again. Alright, we're on floor 40. What all can spawn on floor 40? Wobbuffet, Machoke, Mew, but that doesn't count. Is that it? Again? No way. Have we screwed with the RNG so Monster House is always where Monster Houses spawn on rooms with only 2 spawn? Like, what? Oh, wait, we have 3 Pokemon in this one. There's Wobbuffets! Oh my god! A third species! It exists! I can't believe it. Wait, Hitmonlee? Where's Hitmonlee? I don't even see Hitmonlee on one of those. Oh, right there, 38 through 45. A bunch of fighting types in their punching bag. What the frick is this Kecleon shop? Kecleon, you're a dumbass. He's doing nothing but selling rocks. He's like freaking Brock's dad. He's like Brock's dad from the anime. Sitting outside of Pewter City selling rocks to the travelers as souvenirs. Kecleon, what's the business strategy here, buddy? Whatever. Give me like a bunch of money for this deluxe box. Hell yeah. See you later, buddy. Good luck with that. He collected them himself. Yeah, they're very special rocks. He can't tell you how, but they're definitely Definitely rare rocks, and definitely not ones he picked up off the floor 5 feet from where he's standing. Oh, hello. I always liked these, even though we never used them. Meko. Don't think we need that. We do not. More stairway ones. Okay. 44. Torchic. Would have been a pretty good spawn. We do need a Trico still. Torchic is a pretty good spawn though, but we don't need it, so it's a good spawn that is not so good for us anymore. Wait, I have tiny apples, so I'm gonna eat a sleep safe. Give me that. Tiny apple, full belly. Ah, yes, more stats. Okay, 46. Seven. Getting there. How many? We have what? 2 spots left on our. Yeah, we have 2 recruit spots left. Life seed. There you go, Vern. I don't know how much HP you're up to because it doesn't tell me on my thing. Hold on, let me check. 192. He's almost at 200. Lots of sparkly spots all of a sudden. Ooh, citrus berry. Are you at full health? You are. At 5 HP, you're at 197. Fern's at the back. She can handle it. She can handle that. That's what I thought. Yes, more stats. 190 attack. We're closing in on the fabled 200. Yummy. Alright, almost halfway through this first run. Yeah, so it looks like we'll be about an hour and a half each run, which, yep, works just fine for me. I don't know where the hell hit my chances of it. Oh, hi. Ow, how dare— oh! Look at our freaking faces! Oh, yes, we've merged. Yes, we are one creature. Alright, cool, yep. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Yep. We must kill our other half. Goodbye, Ditto. Alright, floor 50. Here we go, there's the halfway. And no fan of Pokemon, just for celebrations. Boo. Makuhita can spawn now, though. Holy shit, we just did 873 damage to that golem. Oh, look, a citrus berry for Fern. 202 HP, there we go, got her over 200. Worth it. Boo, not as much. Oh, Hitmonchan doesn't have moves. Hold on, Hitmonchan, I'll save you. Okay, 53. There's the little razor release for the moment. This. Heck man, your shops have sucked lately, buddy. You need to up your game. Okay. And we're hungry again. Hooray. Tiny apples, yum yum. Single bite. That's all we need. Okay, so we're 60. Do not need to feed this anymore. That would have been a good spawn for us not that long ago. Still not what we're looking for though. I think we're not gonna have to go all 100 floors. We're gonna have to go like 80 or 90. We just have to go until we get a Makuhita and a Porygon 2, basically. Amazing Stereolux all of a sudden. You don't see that in this game very often. A Volbeat. Don't need a Volbeat. Sorry, buddy. Oops, I just warped Fern. It's fine, she's got this. Actually, hold on, let me eat that real quick. Yum. Yummy iron. More defense. Nope, don't need Rhyhorn, buddy. Sorry. Really, there's not a lot of kind of Pokemon we need now. Ah, crap. Ugh. Chico, are you back there to handle that? Thank you, Chico. Most vicious potato. Good job, Rhyhorn, you tried. Charmander. Nope, don't need Charmander. Yeah, this is kind of how I thought this room was gonna go. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really expecting to find anything we needed, so I'm honestly shocked that we found 2 things. But yeah, I'm not surprised to not be seeing any EVs or Bellsprouts after the luck we had yesterday. It does mean we're probably gonna be here in Buried Relic for a little while longer, though. I want this. I don't really need the money, but, you know, I kind of want the money. Ah, crap. There we go. No, damn it! He's got like no HP. Stop quartering my hoodoo, please. Okay, 71. What in the frick? Look at this room! Oh my god! Comically large. We do not need that. Also a good spawn if we had needed it. Or bad luck today? I'd say it's compensating for our good luck yesterday. Yeah, finding 2 EVs in the first, like, 8 spawns at a 1 in 40 chance each is kind of insane. Oh, the large room. Oh, God, I don't even freaking know. Like, you could fit, like, I don't even know how many tiles that would even be. But you could fit many, many Onyx in that room. Maybe it's a whole colony. They live there. It's their family gathering room. They dug it out specifically to hold about 1,800 Onyx simultaneously. The life seed for Fern, 207 HP now. We should start seeing Makuhitas before long. They've been able to spawn since floor 50, but they last time I came through here, they didn't start spawning until like floor 70, 80 or so. And they spawn freaking everywhere. And for the last couple floors. There's a ninja. Do I need that? I do need that. What the frick? Something new? It's possible. We could get out of here soon if we get a Makuhita. That's a wolf trap. Thankfully not a grudge trap. You know, if we had Bro, we'd probably be doing over 1,000 damage now. I'm waiting for it. Something I only learned from recently, well, somewhat recently, it's been a couple years now, from watching the fabled Ryolu one-shot of Primal Dialga, was that when you deal over 1,000 damage in one hit, the text box, the number up that pops up above their head the text turns red, which probably not something many people have seen because it is not easy to do that much damage in this game. Voodoo, please, for the love of God, I'm begging you. Oh, you're alive. Bringing in Jessica's gonna suck because he got speed boost. He's gonna have that dialogue box constantly. Oh, God. Alright, Makuhita, we could use you anytime now, buddy. Ooh, how much am I gonna do to you? 636 damage. Alright, Nurse Razor Leaf's gone. Take you out. Max Elixir. Nope, do not need Sand Shrew. Sir, there is no way Sturdy is that powerful. Just accept your death. More special defense. Ah, come on now. Stairs. No, stairs. 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 Damn it. Oh, wait, you have 20 HP, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Stop throwing rocks, damn it! Get out of here! Alright, floor 80. Zero again. No, wait, Makuhitas are here. Alright, let's find a Makuhita and get the hell out of here. We're here till, I think, 86. move on. I missed? Really? Wait, no, 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 no. I wasn't thinking. I just reacted. Oh, there we go. There's one. Hello, sir. Maxed his attack and did 8 damage. That's kind of sad, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Alright, nope, not that one. Yeah, they're more common now. I don't know why they've become more common now than they were on their earlier floors. Unless Wikipedia is just wrong about their spawn location, which is possible. Maybe it actually... You know what? It says 50, but it might be 8. It might mean 80. It might be a mistake. Would not be the first time I've seen Wikipedia have wrong information. Far from it. This damn Ninjask is driving me up a wall. Alright, well, let's be recruit number 5, please. There we go. Alright, ending at 81. Just to double check, count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's get out of here. Technically, we could have gone for one more. Probably should have, actually. For Porygon 2, and then got rid of Hitmonchan, and then escaped with that, but... whatever, it's fine. There's Hoodoo. Chikorita, very nice. That's our Johto starters done. That Penny. That's gonna save us some effort for Chansey here after a bit. Ninjask. And Makuhita. There's Makuhita add-on here. There it is. Alright. 359 Pokemon. Or actually, 360, but we have to go evolve that Penny real quick. Doesn't count towards our number until I actually evolve it. Alright, let's go do that. Do that real quick. Okay. I don't know, we'll see about that. Interesting, so it just becomes more common. It basically becomes more common then. Alright, there's Chansey. Very good. Goes almost 25% in later floors. Yeah, makes sense. Oh yeah, actually, real quick, I want to double check. Okay, so we're at 360 Pokemon. What's that put us at then? 58 Pokemon left, I believe. Fantastic. Alright, I want to check the Dratinis. I keep checking them because they're getting close to evolving now. 48. 7,500 for deluxe ribbon is insane. Any skateboards? Ah, hell yeah. And an invitation. And multiple roll call orbs? Oh my god. Great Kekling launch up today. Okay, well, we have our skateboard now, so that's good. Let me, jump off a few of these things. I actually need that on me still. I do need... I'll grab like one more Reviver Seed. Oh, another inviting one as well. Then I need two more of these, probably. Yeah. Alright, sweet. I think we're good. Mostly just gonna do a quick check. A skateboard check. Yep, I think we're good. Quick board check. Oh, what the frick? Doduo, Charmander. Okay, don't need either of those. Please rescue Zubat. He's so young he can't even hang from cavern ceilings well. Yeah, Zubat's on his own. One hour and 14 minutes in. Alright. Here we go again. Here's hoping for an Eevee this time. Or a Bellsprout, honestly, more specifically, because Bellsprout's the next thing on our list. We can't leave until we get 2 Bellsprouts. Or 1 Bellsprout. Then we can at least move to Fantasy Strait. Which is, a much quicker dungeon to grind. But we can only get Victory Bell that way. Which is a tad annoying. But if we stop this before we're getting 2 more Eevees, we'll just have to come back here and, like, after a few more recruits. So I bet we'll get a small break. So honestly, it might just be worth continuing to go do this until we get 2 more Eevees. Technically, we only really need 1 more Eevee, but that would require us to grind Mystery Houses in the Northwind Field for a Glaceon. And at that point, I would honestly rather just grind another Eevee, because I feel like it would be less time. If we get down to only needing like 1 Eevee, then I might like hold off, because I think we need Northwind Field for a few Pokemon, and there's always a chance we just find one by sheer chance while doing that dungeon. So like, if that happens, then yeah. Also another Reserve. That's 3 of those today. That's kind of crazy. Also, the floor 2 spawn is a good sign for our RNG this time. Oh my god, and a floor... Oh, we actually need that. it's not really worth taking up a slot because it can be found in freaking magma and Mount Blaze. But like, I may as well. I've got the apples. Yeah, that was ironically one of the easier Pokemon to get a hold of, and we just found it here through way harder means. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, but hey, we'll take it. We don't really have... The odds we even fill 5 Pokemon now are slim to none. Also, this is fine. You can't kill me with that. Yeah, it just does damage back. I always get scared of that move, but it kind of sucks in this game. Oh no, we have Mew. We are here to grind for fainted Pokemon encounters because we need Bellsprouts, and we need 2 Bellsprouts and 2 Eevees. And the only other way to get them is through grinding Joyous Tower, and that's a big hell no from me. So we are here in Buried Relic because it's significantly easier to fish for them here than it is to try to fish for them there. They're technically easier to recruit there. The hard part is recruiting them and then also getting them 99 floors and out of that place. Or, you know, finding an escape board halfway through that dungeon, which is very unlikely. Still no luck on Purity Forest. You'll get there, you'll get there. My first time doing those, it took me weeks to beat it the first time. It kind of just takes getting, it just takes a lot of practice and learning, specifically how to manage your items, and what the game gives you. You've got to use items a lot more than you think you do. Like, make use of your rocks, your thorns, your seeds, your wands, everything. Part of my problem I had even this time was I got overconfident because I've beaten the dungeon before, and I just didn't use as many items as I should have, and it led to me dying more than I should have. Floor 72 Heracross. Hey, that's not bad. Honestly, if you are not opposed to it, I would literally just recommend, if you get a good run, just ask for. Do you have I don't think you even need Switch Online in this game. This is like one of the weird games. I remember when it came out, people were talking about it. This is one of the weird exceptions where you don't need Switch Online to go online. You can still be rescued without Switch Online. Oh, okay, you do have Switch Online, then it doesn't even matter. My recommendation, screw it. Just get a good run, and if you die, you die. Just request a rescue. Trust me, people are insane. They will climb 98 floors of Purity Forest for you if they have to. You will be rescued by the following morning. Which, I will say, we did do that on this playthrough. Which, I mean, yeah, kind of cheesy, but I've done it before. You have, so, did you go into the post office, when you're waiting for a rescue, this game's weird with the rescues. I actually had to figure it out myself when I did the rescue because I'd never done it before. No, not the multi-big apple. Oh, that's rough. That sucks. You have to go into the post office on the main menu. And once you do get there, once you're in the post office, you have to go to, like, get help, I think it is. Or whatever, and then Helper will give you an option to check on your rescue. When you click check on rescue, it will then check to see if someone rescued you. It will not tell you from the main menu, which I think is stupid. Okay, you did do that. That's good. Yeah, mine got rescued on floor, like, 60 of Purity Forest within, like, 4 hours. I still remember, on launch of the game, literally seeing dozens. It was honestly so fun. Like, I'm at that point where I really almost just want a mystery dungeon for the multiplayer again. This is one of the few games I love it. Because, especially this one, this was the best one, I think, because of how, like, open the rescues are. Because in the originals, like, you kind of had to be close friends. You could post them on, like, GameFAQs and hope someone saw it and came to your rescue, but in reality, most of the time, like, because you had to have the actual Wonder Mail code to do a rescue, you basically had to be a close friend. So it was kind of pointless for a lot of people because not many people had multiple friends. It was like Ranger, honestly. I loved Guardian Signs, but the multiplayer is like so cool in that game because it's like a whole second storyline. But God, the odds of having 3 other friends who all own Guardian Signs of all things. Are so slim. I am the madman. I did not beat it, I will say. I did not beat it. I am not that crazy. It's like the way that that multiplayer mode works is you can level up your characters pretty much infinitely, I believe. So it's technically possible to do the game mode that is designed for 4 players simultaneously. Completely solo. It just takes hundreds of hours of grinding. I got like halfway through it solo, which is still kind of insane. There's actually a subset for it on Retro Achievements. Guardian Signs Multiplayer Solo. Which I'm honestly tempted to go for. But I'm also afraid. I've got to do tests for Ranger. Because I'm going to be, if I'm going to do Ranger, I'm going to need to use the touchscreen on my drawing tablet. And I do not want to shred my drawing tablet screen. I like, this is not a cheap tablet. Not a cheap tablet. Yeah, Joyous Tower is not, like, that awful. The main part about Joyous Tower is just the recruits. And needing to get those recruits all the way through the dungeon without them dying. And that's the tricky part. And it's near impossible to do that. I wouldn't say near impossible, but yeah. Oh my god, I haven't seen those used in so long. Alright, correcting posture and grabbing some water. I haven't seen those. Everyone now saves for games. For game requests, so. Which, I'm getting kind of worried on the game requests now. I'm glad I set them so high. Because I preemptively was like, alright, right now, it seems crazy. Yeah, oh no, it takes a couple months. It takes a couple months of being, constant. And I was like, when it started, I'm like, this is crazy. I know they're super long. But we would do, but once we get more viewers, and there's gonna be like 15 people all hitting that redeem simultaneously. And we will never be able to play games that aren't requests at that point. So it has to be high, or we will be trapped in request hell forever. The last game requested was... oh, was it? I can't remember. It's between... I've had 2 requests so far, I believe. Or was it 3? 2 or 3. Hold on, let me check. They were both... the 2 that I think we've only had 2. And they were both platinum trophies for PlayStation. The first one... yes, the first one was Astrobot. It was Astrobot And yes, we platinumed it. Wasn't that actually that bad. It only took 7 streams. It was actually very short. That actually did not take the full... That was not a full redeem. They didn't need to use all the full, like, tier for that one. The next redeem did take most of the points, I believe, and it was Okami HD. So we platted Okami HD. It took 18 streams. I would play most anything. I do ask that you check with me before you redeem, because I'm not gonna play Just Dance on stream. I'm sorry. Like, I have limits. I also buy. I don't like. Yes, we're using an emulator for a lot of the games on the stream. This one we're not. This is on official. All my Switch stuff is official on hardware. I do use emulator for stuff, for some things, especially for retro achievements. However, I do try to buy all the games beforehand. So if you want to request Rule of Rose, we're gonna have to have a talk on that one, because I'm not made of that kind of money. Oh, let's go, a Bellsprout! Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, for the most part, I would play anything. Doesn't matter the genre. Now I will say, if you want me to play, if you want me to play something, I might say yes. However, I am not going to guarantee that I will platinum trophy or /100% a game. That will depend on the lists and the requirements. For example, if you ask me to play Persona 4 Arena, I will play Persona 4 Arena without hesitation. However, I will tell you in advance that it will not be a 100% playthrough. I am sorry, as much as I would love to get all the Persona plats. Persona 4 Arena, oh, not Ultimax. Ultimax isn't horrible. It's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad, and I would still be kind of iffy on it. But Arena, like base game Arena, which I would actually have to figure out how to stream. I would probably have to hook up the Series X for that, actually. Oh, God. Yeah, because I can't stream PS3 yet. There's like a weird setup you have to do to get PS3 games to stream off your PS3. Because they have, like, something in the system blocks it. Yeah, you don't see that very often, no. But this basically means we don't have to be here in Buried Relic anymore after this run, if we don't wish to be. We do need one more Bellsprout, but we can get that Victory Bell from a different dungeon. However, I do need 2 more Eevees, so, like, if we leave, we're coming right back. Although I have considered the possibility of going into Joyous Tower and trying to get Eevees in Joyous Tower, because they are much easier to get there. The difference is if we do it there... If we do it there, I have to, I have to fish for an escape orb before we reach the Eevee floors. I think Eevee spawns on, like, floor 20? Or was it 10? Something like that. Oh, nice. This is a very slim, but... It's a very slim chance, but there is a chance at Riolu here, so we are going to go for it. It's about a 2 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 2 in 25 chance. Gotta get something we need. See, I don't... Oh. Ninetales, I love you and all, but, like, I don't need you. I'm sorry. The main thing for those is we could. I just need to test. I don't know if your recruits stay if you get rescued. If I have some recruits in the dungeon, if I get rescued, do the Pokemon stay? I have to test that. Via an actual... We'd have to basically fish for a fail. If that works, then yes, that would be the strategy. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. The problem is, if you get knocked out, once you get saved, if you get saved, I don't know if, like, do your recruits stay once you come back? Because yes, you could click escape once you get revived. Finder, not saving, beating it, then re-entering. Oh, like through the post office? Like rescue other people? I could, actually. Because the only reason I can't do that here... Because the only reason I can't do that here is because when you do post office, fainted Pokemon don't appear. But normal Pokemon can be recruited still. Which Eevee would be there. That's actually possible, yeah. That's actually a potentially good Alright. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Alright, I guess we don't need to grind the other dungeon. That's actually insane. Alright. Well, our Bellsprouts are done. Was not expecting double Bellsprouts. That's 3 of our 5 spawns. We'll keep going a little bit and fish for an Eevee, but I'm tempted, now that you've given that strategy, I'm tempted to test it. I'm just wondering if we have I don't think we have time for a Joyous Tower run today is the problem. Because it's gonna take longer than this place, for sure. I guess we could quick save mid-dungeon and just finish it tomorrow. Because that still does work, doesn't it? You can just kind of quit mid-dungeon and come back in. I guess we could do that. Alright, we'll do a couple more floors then, and then I'll just head out. In that case. And we'll try that. Another Chikorita, that's crazy. I could grab that for a second Megadium just to fill out the camp. This is like a bonus, we don't need it. But I'll grab it for the sake of the camp. I am not planning on grabbing a second Sylveon unless the Joyous Tower is nice to us. Yeah, let's get out of here. And technically, if we get lucky in Joyous Tower, we could find an escape orb at some point and get out early. We don't have to beat the full Joyous Tower. Oh, you basically just said exactly what I was thinking. That's funny. Alright, Mag B. 361. Bell Sprout for Weeping Bell. Unfortunately, this extra Bell Sprout is going to save us time, but it's going to cost us 4 Evolution Crystals. Thankfully, I think we have 4 Evolution Crystals right now, so we should be okay for this one. Technically, Eevee isn't next, but I just want to test this theory, so... That over? Okay, nice. You basically said exactly what I was thinking. Was just look for the board. Okay, there's Weeping Bell. And now I gotta use 4 Evolution Crystals on this, unfortunately. Yeah, it very well could be, because you get Purity Forest stuff very frequently. Wish I thought of that sooner so I could have been fishing for it while we grinded for the Bellsprouts. Alright, well there's that line done. Next on our list is technically Slowbro. 48. Alright, and let's evolve this all the way up. This is our bonus encounter. We don't technically need another Meganium, but I'll get one anyways. Since we don't really sit in our camp, and I may as well get this, you know, for Acidics. And because technically in the original, your player and your partner did not count for Recruitable. Fun fact. They do in this game, but they did not in that game. That's something they... I'm assuming that was a bug. They just kind of didn't account for it. Alright, we need to... I mean, all our stuff's gonna get stored anyways if we do Purity Force or Joyous Tower, so it's gonna not matter as much. I think we're gonna bring if we're not doing the whole dungeon. I think I'm gonna run Meganium. As crazy as that sounds. Wait a second. Wait a second. They're on floor 12. Dude. Dude. What the hell? Oh, we are. That might be the luckiest thing we've had all playthrough. There is no way in hell we just got that on the first check on the exact floor we needed. Yeah, I can bring my team, right? So we'll just bring my standard team. And reminder, we don't have to take the... we don't have to take this job, so if we don't find it, if we don't recruit the Eevees... I can then quit out of the job. I can, like, just purposely die. Alright, so Joyous Tower. Initial level 5. You can bring all 3 teammates. No items, which is ridiculous because they were allowed the items in the original. You can recruit, unfortunately. And can't check your map. You know, without an X-ray specs. Yeah, if all my money and items will go to my box. Alright, well, let's jump into Joyous Tower. Oh god, what the hell am I doing? At least it gives me the Gates medley. Imagine if that was an escape orb. Alright, we got a 1-room orb. We got Petal Blizzard and Razor Leaf. That's insane. Ones. Slow ones. Ooh, Pichu! Wait, we need Pichu. Wait, that was Petal Dance. Oops, wrong move. No! My Pichus! Ow! Ow! I'm paralyzed and asleep! What more could you want from me? Hooray, I leveled up! Ow! Do you mind? Ow! Ow! We're just gonna lose here, that's hilarious. Never mind, we're winning. We're fine. Alright, there's definitely a Pichu here. We should grab one. Since we know we can get on floor 12. Are you shitting me? Let me move! Game! Game, let me play the game, please. I'm begging. Oh my god, those pennies. Easy levels? What the frick? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, easy levels. I keep getting. I'm trying to use my Petal Blizzard. It's on the bottom slot. I've got to get used to where they're at. Hey. Yeah, like, this dungeon is not as bad as Purity Forest, even if it is the exact same formula. And we gotta revive immediately. That's crazy. Recruit. Yes! Alright, we got one thing. Now, can we get triple EVs on floor 12? Big Apple, fantastic. Yeah, these Hapennies are great leveling for the early floor here. Since we're only going to floor 12, I'm not too worried about, like, power leveling. Our goal is just get to the end. So now we know that we need to get... Are you serious, game? What is this RNG? The game has just decided I'm not allowed to play. Yeah, the strat is just get to floor 12 as quickly as we can. We're gonna aim to be competently leveled, but we're not gonna, like, stress it. Wand. Because really, the dungeon doesn't get hard until, like, floor, like, 20 or 30-ish. There's Diglett. Okay, 5th floor. Oh, I should be checking that. Items are always important. Oh, that's perfect apple, too. There's Chikorita. This is where you're supposed to get it. Instead of doing what I did with Buried Relic. Finding this right now is actually kind of insane. Ooh, a roll call? Wait, orbs. What's that other one? If that's an escape orb, we've got our ticket out of here. Damn. Yeah, finding an early escape orb in here would literally would mean we could grind as much as we want. Damn it. Heal Seed. It would mean we could grind EVs the whole way through without having to worry about getting them all on that one floor. Sorry, Diglett, buddy, we don't need you. We're already level 9. It's actually kind of hilarious, because we just seem to level up so fast. No, I don't need all the powders. Oh, God. We're gonna have to do this every time. Oh, wait, no, we only learned poison powder. I thought we learned, like, 6... I thought we learned, like, all the powders simultaneously. Ah, that wasn't Razor Leaf. Whatever. Honestly, I should be taking these guys for fodder. We don't technically need the fodder, but it doesn't hurt either. Ooh, Psyduck. We also had to fish for that. Yeah, a lot of the Pokemon here, every Pokemon here is available elsewhere. Oh, crap. Specifically to avoid having to go here. Because this place was known as, like, the worst place to recruit in the original game. It is funny to me that the hardest recruits in the original game were the Pokemon from Tiny Woods, of all places. Because you couldn't actually recruit in Tiny Woods in the original game for some reason. You couldn't recruit in Beach Cave either. In Explorers. So that'll probably get fixed in a remake. I don't know why they made it that way. It was a really stupid decision. Honestly, this is actually a really good run so far. The fact that, like, all things considered, I would say the lack of ancient power isn't great. So we didn't get, like, the most optimal moveset. But that's mostly purpose because I didn't bother resetting for a better one. If we were to actually try to get through this place, honestly, I think we could. Oh my god. What is it with the RNG? I swear to God, I keep getting status conditions every time. Also, holy crap, we're already level 10. It is a very good thing I have Petal Blizzard. Hooray for XP. That was basically an entire level up right there. Yeah, everybody leveled up there. Yeah, this is a hilariously good run. Of course, the one we weren't intending on going the whole way. Get Stay Away Wands, multiple Reviver Seeds, and plenty of food. Okay. I'm gonna use a max ether. I knew I had some. My blizzard's back. Oh, hi, Torchic. You're the other thing that was a good encounter because you could only get it here, else... Ah, shit, that was a waste of a cooler. Alright, we're at floor 9. We're already almost to our Eevee floors. We're getting there. Damn, Pichu, what the frick? Also, Hit Punch and Focus Punch does so much damage, it's actually hilarious. Synthesis in this dungeon's crazy. Screw Pedal Dance. Ah, boo. Oh, what the frick? I'm not a fan of what the— No, don't throw the Clefairy at me! Okay. Bird must have Roy's slow level ups. Oh, wait, I should have taken that for the squad up boost. We actually do need that boost. Boost our Eevee chances. Oh, there we go. We'll take the Clefairy. Yeah, just take anything we can to fill our slots. Orb? Flynn's Orb. Okay, that's actually also really good. It's not an escape orb, but... Damn, Pichu! What the frick? He's so strong! Dude, he's the slayer of freaking Psyducks! Oh, I'll be so upset. Do not be Hail on that floor. I mean, it can change. See, this is deadly, though, for these low-level Pokemon. Like our Pichu, it might die here to this. Oh, that's bad. That's actually really bad. Matthew's Nornberry. Yeah, we have to use Nornberry. Oh, really? Instantly. A Joy Seed. Luminous Orb. Or 10. Sure, why not? I think I have 2 of them. Yeah, I have another one. Yeah, true. Ow. Yeah, these things are getting a little stronger now. Freaking damage. Crazy. There's a Joy Seed. Might keep it, honestly, and not use it. Yeah, the irony is we're actually on pace for an actual standard run. Alright, what items we got in here? Anything of interest? There's a plus, what we'll take. That should fill, I think that fills our slots now. Which means we've capped our boost for...
What? 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 It killed the thing with Seismic Toss and that counts to Mega? What? I didn't know that worked that way.
Oh my god. Oh, please die. Oh, thank god. Alright, that's a new gimmick I've never seen. Seismic Toss damage counts to get the kill. For a boost. That's hilarious. We are storing up. Oh, there's an orb in here. There's an orb in here. A Thunderbolt TM? Ah, boo, it's a roll call. Lame. Okay, just to double check, you said they spawn on floor 12, right? Yeah, 12 through 17. Level 15, alright. Okay. Every time. Another luminous orb. There's our stairs. Alright, here we go. It's time! We're on a 23%. Oh, so they're everywhere. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. Oh, we got another Reviver Seed. Are you serious, game? Game. Alright, here we go. There's freaking 4 Pokemon coming up the line. Oh, I don't have a Primbo. That's right. I was like, grabbing it. Alright. Here we go. First chance. Nope. Yeah, we had to do it without Primbo. Rip on that regard, but... Okay, another attempt. Here we go. Once again. Oh no! Wait, there's no. Oh yes, there's one behind us. Ah, okay. We're gonna come down here and get my attack back. Thank God there was one of those on this floor. We also have to watch our elixirs. We might have to rely on our other Pokemon to knock out some of these Pokemon here for us. Because we only have so much PP. Alright, another opportunity. Here we go again. Game, I need you to not do that, please. Okay, we got one. Reminder, we only need 2. We don't need 3, we need 2. The third one's a bonus. We already have Eevee and Umbreon, we literally just need Leafeon and Glaceon. The third is just an extra. We just need one more Eevee. And we are home free. I cannot believe we got this level, this specific spawn. It sounds very doable. We have until the wind blows, and that was pretty early on the floor. We still got plenty of steps. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I'm believing on you, Eevee. You got adaptability. You'll do good damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, I need to... I can't... Oh, wait, no, friendly affects the whole team. Okay, yeah, you're right. Oh god, you're gonna waste all your Razor Leafs on this freaking Kakuna. Yep. There they all go. All gone. That's a small stomach's Kakuna. If we were going for a full run, that'd be insane. Oh, that's good, actually. Let's use that real quick. Right, we need to knock these guys out. No, it's going down. Damn it. No, my attack. All right, another opportunity. Down for the attacks. Still do a lot of damage. What happened? Did it warp? I think it warped. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll go track it. We'll go track it down. I didn't know it's on the floor. Oh my god. Dude, chill. Back up. There you are. Wait, no, hold on. Swap to you before that goes off. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's great. Well, that's so much for that EV. Game, please. They're all avoiding me. Ah! They're not what I want. Go away. Okay, and then we swap down here, and we finish it off, save some moves. Good. There we go, here's an EV. Come on, sir. Oh, wait, that's not good. Hold on, let me, Oh, wait, you're out of everything with synthesis. Haha, you can't attack! Wait, yes you can, You'll use a regular attack, won't you? Just for safety. Don't use moves. Don't use moves. Sorry, guys, don't trust you. No, stop doing that! Oh my god. Oh, there you are, you're back. Join! Ah! Damn it. Oh, crap. Whoops. I didn't mean to wake this thing up. Oh, they have a nuzzle! That's what's freaking doing it. Alright, hold on. I need to, I do have a, Oh, never mind, I don't have... Oh, yes, I do, yes, I do. I was like, I could have sworn I had another one. Gotta raise this back. Don't you freaking dare. No problem, this is for you. Okay. Right up here. Ah, there's the one that worked before. Oh, that torch check's gonna be a pain. Come here, you. Wait, I can't kill you from there. I've gotta, like, corner it. Yes! We're good. We're free. Alright, now we're gonna go for a bonus one. We'll go till the winds blow. Oh, look! How convenient! Alright, sweet. Love it. We're clearly the best Mystery Dungeon player of all time. We cheese this so... We just cheese this so hard. Oh my god, yeah. We just did that in half an hour. And we got Pichu as a bonus. Which saves us from going through Waterfall Pond. Alright, we don't need Clefairy. This was the one that we grabbed just to save a room on our team. Alright, that's gonna mark for Leafeon. True. Although getting a floor 3 Purity Forest would be kind of rough. But whatever, it's fine. We know that strat now for the future, if there's any more Pokemon like that from these dungeons. There could be a couple. Oh yeah, and then this Lickitung joins our team forcibly, which we don't even want him. He's gonna get turned down. Yeah, he's gonna join, but then we're gonna go and we're gonna remove him from the team immediately. Now, we do still technically, if we wanted to skip a murky cave grind, we could also get Espeon instead of the bonus Sylveon. And just be done with EVs altogether. However, I think we're just gonna go for the murky cave Espeon. It'll make Espeon the last thing the last EV we need, ironically. Now we may need to do a run through, because we now need, what, 6 evolution stones? So we might need a run through Marvelous Sea to get the, ironically, 6 evolution crystals that you get at the end of that dungeon. Or no, it's 5, I think. We'll see. I think it's 5. Where is... Actually, there's a couple things we need to go to. Where's the power plant? Here's the power plant. I think Electabuzz is here. And I think I have 2, yeah, I have 2 Electabuzz. Because one of these was going to be to, recruit, to evolve originally, but then we got an Electivire from, a Fana Pokemon, so we don't need it anymore. So they can go away. Where is Lickitung at? Oh, it's right here. Alright, fantastic. Sorry, buddy, which one of you is the one we've had the longest? I think it's you. This is the one that's weaker. Yeah, okay, goodbye. You just joined like an hour ago, but, you know, you're done. See you later. Now oh yeah, we also got out of there with some vitamins, so we can permanently keep those boosts now. And I think we got out of there with Joy Seed, too. Stats. Alright, let's go check on our evolution crystal count. And also just put everything away real quick. And we'll just grab fresh. Oh, I got 2 Joy Seeds out of that. Fun. And then we'll just grab our inventory fresh again. Let's go check. Or no, we'll check here, because I don't think it tells me in there how many I have. It just tells me if I have enough. I have 1. Okay, so... yeah, we need to do 1 run of that, of Marvelous Sea. Then we can evolve our EVs. Alright, let's grab our stuff out of here. X-ray specs, grab our friend bow. Grab like 5 apples. Grab 5 of those. 3 of these. 5 of these. We have 6 Joy Seeds on us. We could actually hit level 100 by the end of this, depending on how many Joy Seeds we find. Escape Orb. Cleanse Orb. Two of those. One of those. These. 3 of these. Alright. I think that's our full bag now, sorted. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, I'm missing my plain seeds. My snacks. Okay, that'll do. Nothing of value. Alright, let's do a quick run. Marvelous Sea. 18 floors. I don't think there's anything we need here. There's a couple things we can get out of the Santa Pokemon, I believe. But that's about it. Because most of this stuff is going to be the same spawns from other dungeons we've already done. For example, these Clefairies from, in fact, the whole spawn table right now is the one from Remains Island. Kind of lame, if I'm being honest, that they just copy-pasted the spawn table, especially because it doesn't even match the area. It's like, we're in the ocean. Why do we have the Remains Island spawn table with the Nidorans and the Oddishes and the Clefairies? Whatever. We're just gonna clear this place as quick as we can. It's nice being back to level 83 and doing almost 200 damage per hit. It's very satisfying. I will say the Pokemon here are way stronger than the ones in Remains Island. They have like over 150 HP, which is insane to me. They're level 60. Of course, they only have that when they're wild Pokemon, because you see I did over 140 and it lived. And now that it wants to join, it only has 91, because of course. Oh. Does mean our next encounter after this will be Slowbro. We'll do Espeon when we actually get to it in the Pokédex. I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it early. I only did the others because Easy was coming up, and I just wanted to get it done. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Please don't. That's actually crazy. Never mind, Slowbro. Oh, I guess, game heard me when I said Slowbro was next. Hello? I didn't even know that was here. What? Thanks, game. That's a time save, if I've ever seen one. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. And we already have Slowking, so we don't even need any more. Crazy. Love it. Alright, well, let's climb this place to the top now and get those evolutions crystals then. That'll be the end of row 4. We'll have our 4th straight bingo. Oh, I also noticed we have our first diagonal bingo. When did that happen? We have an up and down. Huh. We've had that for a while. Looks like. Yeah, none of that stuff we recruited today. Or even yesterday. Yeah, it's been a while. Get out of here with that. Okay, 4-6. The carp. Not shiny. Boo! You one-shotted that, that's hilarious. I wanted green. No, I wanted yellow fish. I'm used to saying green cat. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I should probably give you guys your moves back, huh? Oh, I keep throwing back her moves, but not... Okay. Wait, what the frick? Were you using Earthquake? The Magmar? Jose, we're not having great stair luck this run. That thing lived a 181 damage attack. That is insane. Oh, we found a life seed at some point. Doesn't help my hunger though, which I am now out of. Oh, what, you have notorious fasting? Who needs food? We'll just wait until we find something then. Agitate the Letty Butt. Eight, 4, 9. Kingler. What the frick? That's the Pokemon we needed after. What? That's the thing we needed after Slowpoke. What the frick is happening?
That's literally the next thing on our list. Again. What? Alright. Alright. Okay, come on now. I mean, I'll accept it, but what the frick? Alright, I might as well say it. Our next Pokemon is Horsey, and we need 3 of them. Oh my god. That's so funny. What the frick are the odds? Alright, well that'll complete row 5, by the way, because Penguin was the only thing left on the 5th row. Which means we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more Pokemon. Oh, wait, no. 4, 6, 7 Pokemon left for Kanto, aside from our Dragonite when we're still waiting to evolve. Which technically we still need, but we don't need because we already have it recruited. We just wait till it evolves. Another Life Seed. Very good. Fern is jumping her HP quite significantly today. Oh, what the frick? What's in here? Is there anything of value? Probably not. I think we checked this and it was nothing good. Abracadabra, Drowsy, Hypno, Mr. Mime, Jinx, Smoochum, Rolt, Spoink. Yeah, nothing. The only thing here we need is Smoochum. Never mind, we don't even need Smoochum. Okay, I think we have literally everything in this mystery house. I don't think we need anything here. There's a monster house that I don't need to go into, so we're not going to. Uh-oh. Slowpoke, you got this? I doubt it. Actually, yes, you do got this. Okay. 12. You lived that? $230 damage and it survived. Actually crazy. Don't need you. Sorry, Mr. Whoop Whoop. This is going our way. Maybe we'll knock it out before it becomes a problem. Okay, that is not a Horsey, okay. Okay, the streak is broken, it's fine, it's fine. We also don't need that. We need a slack off is what we need. That's the only thing left from that line. Ariados. We need a Spinarak, not an Ariados. Get out of here, Mr. Pinecoat. I don't need Dunsparce anymore, do I? I don't think so. I think I got it. I think I got it here, actually, last time we came through. Yeah, I got it already. Yeah, because we got Shuffle here, too. That's right. Wait, we need that. Swinub? We need a Swinub. We actually need two, because we need a Mammo Swine. And they're level 60 here, so that's perfect. Let's farm for a bit, I guess? I got my Frimbo. I mean, we can grind a little bit here. Ah, crap. Well... No! Oh, it's fine. He lives, because he has a billion HP. No, okay, well, he's not living that, too. Damn it, you guys! Read the room. There's a smooch him. We don't need to smooch him, apparently. I thought we did, but we don't. If I put a Pecha Scarf on... Okay, no, it does not remove the poison you've already been inflicted with. Wait, I need that. Delibird, you're still on my list. What the frick? There's still Pokemon here I need? Oh, I didn't get him. No. No. Kingler. No. Bad Kingler. Aha! Nice. Wasn't what we were after, but hey, we'll always take it. I mean... Oh, wait. Wait, there's no Pokemon spawned? Really? There's one. Swine up, please? No? Alright, whatever. Didn't want to swine up anyways. We can always come back. We need to come through here a few more times. Plus they spawn in Frosty Forest. It's just be nice to get one here so that we can evolve it to Mammo Swine immediately. Don't need that, do I? No. I'm just eyeballing around for a Swinub. I don't even know if they get... I didn't even look at what first. Oh, what the frick? Wait, there's Weaviles? Wait, you know Weavile? Yeah, I do need a Weavile. Weavile's on 16 and 17. What the frick? They, like, added that to the spawn table because those were not available here before, that is for sure. Oh, look, we leveled up. 84. A little closer. Lineup is only 16 and 17, so we'll stop spawning after this floor. Alright, well. We may not get one, but that is fine. It may not have been to be. Oh, never mind. Hold on, it's right here. He shall be our friend. It's destined. Damn it. Unless... No. Ah! Kill him. Alright, fine. No. None of these. Oh yeah, because that was the last floor. Right. I don't know why I was thinking we still had a couple more. Oh, did I pick up on a skateboard at some point? That's nice. Oh, I actually kind of want that. Hold on. Let's not swap that out. Full steel. And we did it with absolutely no belly. Alright, that was a crazy run. I can't believe we got the freaking Slowpoke and the freaking, Kingler, which isn't for Slowbro, so we'll mark Slowbro here. We'll go to Vulcan immediately. Kingler. Daily Bird, nice bonus. I will say, the remaining of our Kanto Pokedex is Horsey, Seadra, Starmie, Lapras, Ammonite, Amistar, Snorlax. I'm pretty sure everything but Snorlax is available in the same dungeon. I do believe. Could be mistaken, though. There's Slowbro. And now our EVs. Leafeon. Leafeon. And now we have the choice to make. Do we go with the bonus Sylveon that we don't technically actually need? Or do we go with the Espeon and save us some time later? Because Espeon would be done with EVs immediately. Sylveon would be a bonus. And we get Espeon later from Murky Cave, although it's kind of rare, but it shouldn't be that bad. What do you think? I think we go Sylveon, personally. I'm fine with going for an Espeon later. So this way we can say we did it the old-fashioned way, where we actually needed your partner and your hero again. I think, yeah, we're gonna go Sylveon. We're gonna go Sylve. Okay. $369 Pokemon now. Under 50. Under 50, that is crazy. We are almost there. I think I used one of those, so we need to keep that on us. But we didn't really use much of anything else. Oh wait, we used the Reviver Seed. And we used, looked like 2 apples. So let's grab
2 of those. One of these. Alright. Where do we find Horsey? Gotta scroll way down on my list now. We did a quite significant jump there. Grand C. That's what I thought. And yeah, we're 100% just getting Horsey and Seadra here, and getting 2 Seadras and just going through that dungeon, because the alternative is Kingdra. Far Off Sea 70 through 74, or Silver Trench 70 through 79. So, yeah. Far Off Sea, I think, is 75 floors. We haven't even been there yet. So technically, if we wanted to clear it, we could and get it that way, but I'm not going to. We'll do Grand C. I think Grand C is 50 floors. Let me double check that. Regardless, we've only got 15 minutes to our pre-hour mark, so I think we're going to end up ending here. We won't be doing another dungeon. But we will take some looks here. Yeah, Far Off Sea is 75 floors. Where is our other one? There's Stormy Sea. We can technically get Siege right here. On floors 30 through 34, but it makes more sense to go for Grand Sea anyways, because it's 15 through 25 there. Where is Grand Sea? Do we have a job there, maybe? I do. Oh, it's only 30 floors. Okay, no, that's not bad. Strong Foe, Stormy. We can get Horsey, Seadra. Oh, we cannot get Almanite here. So Horsey, Seadra, Dragonite, Corsola, which we don't need Dragonite, but we could technically recruit it here. Corsola, Remoraid, and... Question mark? What's the question mark, I wonder? Maybe it is Almanite. We could do it getting a Corsola and 2 Remraids though while we're here too, that would be great. That'd save us some time down the road. But our main goal would be 3 Horsies, which would take 3 or 5 slots. And then just whatever else. After this, it's Stormy, which we can get in either the Far Off Sea 35 through 40 or the Stormy Sea 35 through 39. Or Staryu in the Grand Sea also. Okay, so we have to go through... So wait. We could actually technically get a Staryu here and evolve the Staryu. But that would take another trip through the other dungeon. But that would actually be better, because the alternative is going up 35 floors of Far Off Sea just to see a Starmie. So it actually would be better to get a Staryu here tomorrow. Yeah, so I think that's what our plan will be. We need 3 Horsies and a Staryu before we leave this place. And then our last Pokemon will go for a Corsola or Remoraid. Yeah, I think that's our plan. Alright, well, regardless, for today, that is going to be it. So, that was extremely successful. That was very, very good. We did fantastic today. Got our Eevees, got our Bellsprouts, and we got a bunch of bonuses. Like, oh, heck yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, at the current pace, now I'm looking at my list, and the only thing I'm seeing on the list that kind of spooks me is Riolu and Lucario, so we'll see how long they take. They might be a couple streams, I don't know. We'll just have to go up Mount Faraway a bunch and just keep going until we get them. We'll need at least a Riolu. The main scary thing about them is getting 2 Lucarios, because it sucks, because you don't need 2 Lucarios. 2 Riolus would be fine. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Regardless, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow, and we will keep it going with Grand C, alright?
see you guys then, and yeah, have a good one. Alright, hey, no worries.